It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. Tonight we'll see the
Chicago Bulls, the United Center, alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, DJ has had to make his own path to the NBA. He went undrafted, but he was able to get a contract after some tryouts and training camp. And he didn't commit to pursuing basketball until later in his development. Kevin?
And sometimes players that take to basketball late end up being some of the greatest of all time. Guys like Duncan and Giannis come to mind.
And these teams have no problem, Steve, going to work on the block, working down low. You can expect, I'm sure, a lot of post-ups as we get this one going.
Yeah, they love to play through the post. They look at basketball like the old school way. If we can draw a double team, that opens it up for wide open shots. But they figure the game is won down there in the trenches, right there on the left and the right block.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. DJ is checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Markkanen. Mirotic is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Wells is subbed in for Payne. Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Roberson. So the Thunder 5 right now. Grant is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Felton. Then it's Paul George. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. LaVine can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
LaVine against Westbrook. Over LaVine. Westbrook missing again.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Mirotic dishes to DJ, and DJ throws it down.
This is when DJ's at his best, when he's playing with an aggressive mindset.
The Thunder leading by 4. They set the screen. Westbrook kicks to George. Screen by Grant. Pass to Kanter. Jumper off the screen. That shot off. Great D that time from DJ. Here's Wells. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Grant in the corner. Back to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Cantor inside. Nice D from DJ. Now Chicago is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A three-pointer is right on target.
Can't let Wells get space from anywhere, even from way beyond. This guy's a threat to score.
Grant the pass to Westbrook. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Wells. And the Bulls, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Westbrook, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
One thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Mirotic. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Zach LaVine. The shot by Wells, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Second left. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism. Also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out to know when.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I mean, what's interesting for me, first quarter, they're already getting points from their reserves.
Well, this is why you have a scouting department. You want to uncover those role players who can make an impact.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got McDermott. Grant is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Felton, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. Smitty, we've seen our share of dominant teams in the past decade. The big three in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD joining the Warriors. You played against a lot of incredible teams during your terrific career. Which team was the most intimidating for you, or which team did you have the most respect for?
You know, I would say it was later in their career, but intimidation was a factor. When you play against the bad boys in Detroit, I mean, the fouling of those guys. But I think from a sheer talent, it was the Chicago Bulls. They were the first team, especially not my era, won 72 games. They would come in and just steamroll you with their offense, with their defense, and their execution. So those two teams were the two teams I would think was most intimidating.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And there's the feed to Patterson. Here's Abrinas. Wade is covering. Patterson a screen on Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Patterson can't get it to go. Chicago leading. And Holiday kicks to DJ. Puts it up from 12. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Cool and steady from mid-range. DJ looking comfortable working that in-between area.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Patterson passes to Abrinas. And it's DJ with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. There's the pick, and there's the call on Felton. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Markkanen comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Payne in for Quincy Pondexter. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Robertson's checked in. Payne kicks to DJ. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Felton. Wade left side. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Thunder, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
And Robertson has it in the corner. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Roberson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. So it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. DJ is checked in for Chicago. Justin Holiday comes in for Levine, and Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. We've got Payne. DJ out there with Markkanen. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Holiday in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Wow, and that's interesting about tonight. Different defenders have tried to work their magic against DJ, but to no avail.
Outside, Felton. Here's George. Sinks the 15-footer. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
Here's Payne. And DJ throws it down.
He did it with great body control. DJ absorbs the contact, completes the play, now goes to the line for a potential and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Wells, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The Thunder also changing it up. Jeremy Grant comes in for Enes Kanter. And Abrinas subbed in for Andre Robertson. Free throw no good for DJ.
And for many years, the Chicago Bulls were viewed as a model franchise. Always were competitive and in the hunt for a title, but this current version just can't escape turmoil from within.
Outside, Felton. Pass to Abrinas. He feeds it to George. Fires the 3. Abrinas with a bucket. Abrinas has got 5. And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick, and won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Felton dishes to George. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Steve, you've gone the broadcasting route, but we've seen a lot of former players becoming head coaches lately. Who else do you think could become a coach? If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen by Kanter. Here's the screen. Banked in off the glass.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
Outside Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Crazy how fast they turn on you, huh?
That's how it goes, Jug.
Hey, man, they gonna love us again. We just got to get that W next time.
They better. I can't take this anymore.
Hold up. You know Hannah doesn't want you in there after games.
I know. I was just trying to cheer up DJ about that loss.
And by cheer me up, he means bring me down even more, boo-boo.
Okay, well then you can
okay,
go.
Jug. I know you tried.
Right. Sorry, DJ. I better get back to the cleanup crew.
I tell you, boy. He's a good kid. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, I can't even fault him, man. I know he cares.
You know, you a wise man, DJ.
Thanks.
DJ's son. And you played a great game. Keep your head up.